Corey Heim, that 11 truck on the inside, starting on pole for the first time this season. Taylor Gray first front row start of his career. Green flag is in the air. We are racing at Homestead-Miami Speedway as they fan out all over behind him.
All the way down to the paint on the inside of the racetrack.
Looked like a little contact for Tyler Ankrum back there on the bottom of the racetrack.
Nice run off turn 2 there by Taylor Gray. Able to get beside our leader, Corey Heim.
71, Araja Caruth. This is the battle for 6th. There's a lot going on in that Ty Majeski truck. Look at that 98.
Remember, we talk about stage points and how important those stage points are. Gosh, we're only 22, 23 laps from the end of stage 1 as Caden Honeycutt gets really close to the outside wall and gains ground.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Battle
Look at the
for
momentum.
the lead. Well, Michael, you talked about Caden Honeycutt coming on strong. Look at him, goes to the top. Corey Heim right in the middle. He just cut that lead by 0.4 of a second within a half lag in the air once again. Side by side, Taylor Gray trying to hang on. Does he have anything for Corey Heim? He's got him by a nose right now. They fan out 3 wide behind him. Taylor Gray, can he clear Corey Heim?
Going to have a little help from Eckes in the blue and white Napa truck.
Look at that, 4 wide.
Majeski down on the bottom. Dean Thompson at 5 jumped in behind him to push him.
Stats are unbelievable. When you have a picture of consistency, his face is on it.
Look at that. He's able to close the door, but crossover move by Eckes. He goes to the bottom.
Side draft a little bit to pull that truck back. He's going to have enough to clear him.
Christian Eckes leads now at Homestead-Miami Speedway.
I talked about stars of the future and stars of today. These are 2 guys that are on the list, and look at the star of the moment.
Change for the lead. Grant Enfinger just said, see ya, Corey Heim. I'm going to take over and lead for a little bit here with 3 laps to go in stage number 2.
Again, these guys know every spot is a point. Grant Enfinger says, I don't need the points, but I'll take that. I'll take the stage win, though.
And he does it. Grant Enfinger picks up his 3rd stage win of 2024. By the way, all 3 of those stage wins in the last 6 races, coming on strong when it matters most.
The reason why Joe Shear, as we go green flag racing, the reason why he wants to know when the leaders come, he wants to come right then. He doesn't want to leave anything on the table. If he
Oh, contact. Grant Enfinger, Christian Eckes. Taylor Gray to the lead.
Look at the smoke coming from Enfinger's truck.
And the right side of X's truck is bashed in bad.
That's not getting any better. Grant Enfinger back in 3rd. A lot of smoke there. Big push by the 19. Christian Eckes gets around him. Eckes got into the 9. Looks like he's fine. No smoke on that race truck right now. Taylor Gray thinks more of it side by side. Can't shake him.
Corey Heim right behind them saying, you guys, again, battle it out here.
Eckes chased Gray down to the bottom of the track to try to side draft, keep him from having momentum.
Majeski's moving up as well in 4th.
Was just gonna say, Ty Majeski, we saw the wrench in the rear of that truck. They made some big adjustments.
Fuel going into that truck as well, but they said work on those front fenders, guys, as you can see there. They may not take, as you see them working on the rear of the truck, but yeah, they want to get back out as quick as possible.
I think
so
that
the tires are up, didn't have to take them.
Yeah, that's a bit of a risk, but it's also a good gamble.
Another look at it there. This is the first caution for contact today.
And all those guys scrambling behind them.
It's been all f***ing year. All f***ing year. He's f***ing me. I'm not done to him. I'm tired of it. I'm f***ing tired of it.
A lot of frustration there, but what exactly is he yelling about?
Maybe he's complaining about getting blocked or whatever, but that's not the way. And maybe a conversation might be better than something like that.
Chase Purdy back in 17th, the first one on fresher tires. As Corey Heim, Christian Eckes lead him. Green flag is in the air once again.
Man, they block, don't they?
Tanner Gray, that was him in the black and white truck number 15, up in the mix. Started in the back of the field today. Made quick work of it. Haven't talked a lot about him, though, through the 2nd stage.
But you got to keep your eye on Lane Riggs. You talked about, Phil, at the start of this race, Tanner Gray with 1 lap fresher tires. Well, this is what 9 laps looks like. Holy cow, what moves he's making. This truck will grab the lead here easily within a lap or 2.
It's like a video game watching him on board.
Remember earlier what his throttle sounded like? Oh, he's got her all the way down now, and he is hauling.
Front numbers here, so you just save everything you can. Copy.
And that's what I was just talking about. He needs to save 3 laps of fuel, does Grant Enfinger. I'm sure Lane Riggs is in the same situation. These guys pitted a couple 3 laps before. We talked about the call of his career, Rich Lucius. He pitted on lap 81. These guys pitted a couple laps before that, so they have to worry about fuel.
Ajak Caruth is 71.
I like this.
Lap 98 up to come in, get fresh tires and fuel. Last stop of the day.
We heard Joe Shear talk about lap 95 to lap 99, but remember that was before the caution. I think those caution laps moved that window a little bit.
I mean, you gain those 3 seconds. That could be the difference in the race for him, Todd.
Christian Eckes, 19 in. He's still a little too tight. He's been too tight this whole race. Going to put a little air pressure in the right rear, out of the left rear. I think they can get it to the end and have some laps on those tires.
Nice adjustment for Christian Eckes.
Got a little tight that last run, still a little too tight in the center. Again, another air pressure adjustment in the back from Scott Zipadelli. But overall, Corey likes the balance of his truck.
I like it too, Todd. He's been right up front all day long, and now getting these tires at this point, comparing to last year, he's got enough time to run down Lane Riggs. We'll see how it plays out.
They can slow down that little bit and be only 6 seconds.
Look at this battle right now for the lead. Grant had it for a few seconds. Lane Riggs said, no, I'm going to hang on to it. I like where we're running right now. 22 laps to go from Miami Homestead.
In that last lap, Grant Enfinger ran below 36 flat, chasing down the 38 of Riggs.
That's a fast, long-run truck. We've seen it all day.
Keep enough fuel in that race truck to get it done. The 2 and Nick Sanchez in second is out of gas. Checker flag is in the air for Grant Enfinger. He goes back-to-back wins. Well done. I'm sure they held their breath for a while there.
Wow. How do we do this, man? We always have such entertaining events.